Hi friends, I'm Brian Cosby. This is Provide Protect, and today I want to share with you 5 tips to increase your situational awareness while you're traveling. So let's get into it. So I'm at the airport today. I travel quite a bit, and I was thinking about when you're traveling, there are typically quite a few dangers and potential risks that could happen when you're traveling, and of course you're around a lot of people. And so what I want to do is share these 5 tips with you so that you can be better prepared when you go and travel. The first tip is to be mindful of your possessions at all times, knowing where your bags are, your other possessions that you might have with you, your wallet, your phone, that kind of thing. So one other quick tip on this is to either have your zippers tied or locked. That way, if someone is behind you in line or something, they can't just open it without you knowing and grabbing stuff out of your bag. And speaking of tying or locking bags, you always definitely want to have your check bag secured as well. You never know who is going through your bags and looking at stuff and taking stuff and stealing stuff out of your bag. So also making sure that your check bags are also locked up. I want to throw in one quick bonus here. I like to put an air tag in my check bag so I know where it is. So obviously you can check if your bag has been put onto the plane or not on your app, typically like a flight app. But I always like to have an air tag in my check bag, so just in case it does get lost, I still know where it is. So second tip is to be aware of others, and sometimes you can very quickly ascertain if a person is going to be an asset or a liability to you. And especially if you're boarding a plane and you kind of take a quick look around and see who is around you on the airplane, maybe even check the aisle to see who can maybe quickly get up and address a potential threat if there is one. If you're at the actual airport or you are getting your rental car or something, be mindful of those other people that are around you and the kind of dangers that another person could bring to you, especially if a person seems to be a little bit too close for comfort. Maybe they are showing signs of aggression. Maybe they're extremely nervous about something. Just having a heightened awareness of other people that are around you. So a third tip has to do with headphones. And I love listening to audiobooks and music when I'm traveling. But if you are not aware and you can't hear something that is happening, whether it's on the airplane or if you are at the airport, that could be a potential problem. A lot of headphones have noise canceling features to them. I've got some myself and I love those. But you might want to consider turning the noise canceling piece off at certain times when you are traveling so that you can be more aware. And as you are listening out for potential dangers or if there's something happening, you can address it. So fourth tip has to do with being aware of your airplane. This is not only the overhead bins and the stuff that could fall down when you open them, but also looking at the actual plane itself and the wings. There's been a lot of stories recently of passengers looking out the window and seeing some issue with the wing, whether parts are falling off, and we've seen even holes forming in airplanes recently. So just being aware of the potential issues on an airplane itself. So the fifth tip is being aware of the weather. This could not only impact your flight schedule, but it could impact how comfortable you are on your flight as well. It's going to be pretty bumpy, and if that's the case, then and you get, I don't know, motion sick, then you might need to take some medicine with you for that. So just being aware of the weather before you travel, the fifth tip, I think is very helpful. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope it's been helpful for you. If you've not already done so, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate you and your support, and we'll see you on the next video.